What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Khalil back here for another video, man. And today we gonna be reacting to the femcel epidemic. I don't know what that is, man, but it's gonna be some crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and learn something different today, man. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you guys are new, and then get into the video.
Okay, artists you can, sing fierce you can't. I still got more money than you, and you're still a man.
A huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men. Strike one. You're a man. Yeah. And you're heterosexual.
This is the same.
What? It's a red flag that you're a man and you're heterosexual? Bro, what type of, why y'all be making these people famous? Like, who is this? Who is this?
Woman, by the way, signed by Kendrick Lamar's label. A straight man with a family who also associates with individuals from the hood that are
Kendrick, you gotta drop her. K-Dot, you gotta drop that woman, bro. You gotta drop that one, bro. I don't even care, bro. Drop that, bro.
Probably 10 times worse men than the average man is friends with. So yeah, y'all, today we're here to talk about the topic of quote-unquote femcels. And the definition is, well, yeah, female incel. Don't think I gotta define that one. But I personally...
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously that, but... Yeah, let's see from his lens, of course.
Feel like we gotta distinguish it differently. Usually when a man is defined as a quote-unquote incel, it's because he literally can't pull and takes it out on women because of it. You could look like the former queen as a woman, my and there's a hornball dude out there who would lay pipe. For femcels, it's more of their hatred for men that stops them from even trying to pursue a relationship. And they think since every man is terrible, they shouldn't put themselves out in the playing field. Now let's get two obvious things out in the beginning. Yes, I know not all women are femcels. And yes, there are bad, terrible men out there who should be condemned. But it won't matter.
Yes. It's bad on each side. You feel me? It's bad
to these femcels if I say something like that anyways. They'll probably just take a screenshot of the thumbnail without even watching it, post it on Twitter with a caption saying I'm not watching this, and proceed to say I'm a terrible woman-hating man without even knowing me or my content, even though I've condemned these type of men multiple times. I promise y'all that exact situation will happen. I'm playing chess, alright? I know the game. I want to say this epidemic of femcels really started in 2020 when a trend known as, and I'm not even joking, this was the actual name for the trend, hashtag all men was started. It started on TikTok and Twitter back in 2020, and women would post the hashtag in their captions for anything. Could be just for fun, could be something actually criticizing a man for. It was thrown around willy and nilly and was used as a word sometimes when they had nothing to say. Like a girl could be proven wrong on something, then when she had nothing else to say, she would reply with hashtag KAM or all men.
What? This gender, it's like, I don't know, like, I'm starting to see more gender war-based stuff more than, like, racism. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know, somebody let me know in the comments, bro. I'm starting to see, like, way more, like, gender war shit more than racism, bro. I swear, bro. I swear.
Comment threads of a bunch of women saying it. And I honestly think this was one of the things that started lighting the gender wars on fire. Pre-2020, gender wars were not even close to as big as post-2020. Because after this, you started to see the podcasters come out.
This is what I'm talking about, though. This would, like, literally lit the flame of that shit, though. You feel me? These podcasters, these alpha, all of that other type shit started coming out. This red pill shit started coming out. I'm not gonna cap. If some red pill people or you know, like content creators that are really good and you explain the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Anton is a really good one, you feel me? I forgot the other brother's name. I forgot his name, but they're really good. Even FedEx Fearless at times. He's, you know, he's pretty cool, but you know what I'm saying? He do be saying some crazy shit, but hey, yeah, it just depends on who you ingest, you know what I'm saying?
And make a whole genre out of gender wars. The moment this started happening is when I knew it was getting out of hand. And it made it worse that TikTok wasn't really doing anything about it at first. Like, I understand Twitter or Warzone will never have peace, but you would think TikTok would be on it to ban something like this. Now it's completely banned and you can't use that phrase. But I guarantee if dudes tried to start a hashtag KAW or all women trend on there, it would have been packed in a day, and every account associated with it would be banned and doxxed. Their excuse for this trend at the time was that they were trying to make the message sound drastic, and they obviously didn't mean all men. And if you were a man that found a problem with it, then you were probably one of the type of men they were talking about. This excuse to me is absolutely stupid as because what average man is gonna want to have a reasonable debate about, I don't know, gender norms or something with you when in the statement of your movement it literally says to put an end to them? And to me, this movement was hypocritical because you know damn well if men started a KAW trend and try to be like it's not all women, obviously only the bad manipulative criminal ones, they would get thrown at them, rightfully so. Or imagine we use this for something like race, even a worse example. Hashtag all black people rob, man. Let's get the movement trending. Bro, what'd you say? Nah, like obviously not all of y'all, only the ones that actually do it. Why are you even getting offended? You're trying to rob me, that must be why. This trend was probably one of the most extreme examples that actually became a thing on the internet. I don't think we'll see something like it ever again. Like, this was really pushing it. Instead, now they'll just put something like hashtag all men are trash, which I can at least take that. At least in the message name, it's not advocating for the annihilation of men. A lot of this man-hating rhetoric, I guess we could call it, comes from one main source I noticed a lot of times: female celebrities. When anybody's favorite celebrity says something outlandish, they're usually more
when it's, yeah, for real, I'm not gonna lie, when a celebrity say something, like, everybody just follow, bro. Like, on some real just sheep type shit. Like, people are literally sheep. A lot of women, a lot of people, they really don't have their own thoughts. They'll hear somebody or what they have to say and then implement it to their ideology, and that's it. Like, nobody don't have, like, freedom of thought no more. It just comes from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It is, I don't know. It's really weird.
Hesitant to condemn it and more likely to agree. And no, I'm not talking about music and lyrics, like Megan Thee Stallion saying something like all these is cheaters or something. Because at that point, we could pick on every male artist that says something about women, you know? I could care less about lyrics.
Bruh.
I'm talking about more of the statements.
Women do the same shit.
I'm sure y'all know about the whole Biba Doobie crash out thing by now. Everybody talked about this. Might be top 5 stupidest things I've seen any celebrity ever get mad at. But the casual way she just threw out her man-hating to her audience was so funny to me.
And you're still a man. I know men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them and I'm not even gay.
It's mostly men. Like, call me sexist, but I don't think a girl would be like, I was wanking off to that BB video. I was wanking off to that BB.
This shows to me she knew she wasn't gonna really get any crazy repercussions by saying it. Like, they wouldn't cancel her shows over it. And stuff like this makes me upset, because if it was the other way and a famous male singer said something like you're still a woman, he's like 100 times more likely to face some type of repercussion. A lot more of the time, it's more upset than...
It's literally just double standards. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's, I don't know, bro. It just is what it is at this damn point.
Female celebrity to
or
say
am I
something
just too sleepy to even talk?
And I don't know if some of these female celebrities don't think this through before saying things like that, but they do also have male fans. Like, you don't think a couple of your male fans would see something like that and not want to associate with you anymore? Even if a majority of their fans are women, it's just a dumb thing to do to cut off a good portion of your fans. Like, for me, even though my viewership is about 90% women and 10% men, don't fact check that, I would never insult my male fans because that's mean to them. Okay, but on the real though, I couldn't even imagine myself saying something like all women are trash or I hate all women, because to me that's disrespectful to all the hardworking women in my life that have helped me and just out there in general.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love my grandma, you know what I'm saying? I love my grandma, I love my mom, I love my female cousins, even though y'all some, you know, some of y'all are some real, you know, imbeciles. I was just playing, I love y'all. You feel me? But I love female. I don't hate females at all. You feel me? I think that's some real weird ish. Now, when I got a little bit more knowledgeable upon like dating and all that other type of shit and how like hard of I have to work, you feel me? Like to get ish together and to get that, you know what I'm saying? Because now you really think about it, like females are really, they're never single. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of females are single, not unless they choose to be. You feel me? Or to get into something. So it's just like, compare that to me, or as a man in general, nigga, I gotta work really hard. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put in all these hours. I gotta get rich. I gotta look good. I gotta smell good. I gotta have a personality I gotta have all these things. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have the whole world, the whole oyster, just to get a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then once I get all of that, what makes you think a motherfucker get all of that? They just want one woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to conclude that whole thing up, you feel me? It's like when I first noticed that, it was just like, damn, like I got put in all this work just to what the fuck? Like, it's always another like male in your female's DM. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for your ass to fail. You feel me? And then when your ass break up, your ass is damn near lonely for a cool amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Before you could even get back in the field, get back in the game with another person. You feel me? And it's not like, don't worry about that. But once you hit that and you understand that, it's just more in the way of like, wow, like, I don't even care no more. That shit just hit hard, bro. That shit just hits hard, nigga. And you can't get with a rich woman or some shit that's just gonna take care of you, nigga. You gotta be the person that's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It just, you just notice how like different and how hard it is just for you and how easy it is for the other side type shit. And I understand hypergamy is just like, it's like, damn, you feel me? But hopefully that makes sense.
I don't know. I think I'm just thinking too logically. Okay, let me know if I should start saying it, y'all. Billie Eilish was also getting slandered a couple of years ago for this stuff because she would come out saying things about men that were pretty stupid. Like, there was this one time she said men don't get body shamed because girls are nice. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies.
Oh my God. See, this is the type of shit I be talking about, bro. Men get like obliterated just for even existing, bro. Like, it's a lot of men, they're just invisible to other women, like to anybody. Niggas do, women or anybody else, motherfuckers do not give a fuck, bro. A lot of niggas just be drifting in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is not giving not one F. Not unless this person make himself like if a man literally makes something of himself, you feel me? That'll be the only little thing, and then he just got build on that from there. But if you're talking about the regular average guy, he doesn't really look that good, you know, don't have really that much of a personality, and he doesn't have like a good looking body. You telling me he's not getting shamed? Nigga, you are crazy.
If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're real thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. They don't give a because we see people for who they are. Coming from a man that was on the pudgier side.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, like, I just gotta throw this in, like, I don't think women really understand how it feels to be a man. Nah, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get red pilly. I'm not trying to get none of that. I'm just saying, bro, you really don't understand what it is to be a man. Like, it was a freaking, I don't know if you guys, anybody seen it, but it was a damn, freaking, what is it called again? Or a hypothesis or something. It was this lady, and she switched over to becoming a man. And she couldn't even deal with being a man. She committed suicide. I keep forgetting what video it was. But she was a woman, and she was acting like a man for a week or some shit, or a month. And she couldn't believe how badly she was being treated by other women, by her acting like a man, or them believing that she is a man. And she couldn't take it, and she committed suicide. It's just like, please just stay in your role, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know how hard or how easy you really have it just by you even being a female gang. You know what I'm saying? In different ways. I don't know how it is to be a female. You don't know how it is to be a male, you feel me? But in this category right here, y'all got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. It's just the only thing with men, they just got to build themselves up. Feel me? And just become the man that they supposed to be. And then when they become that, then you got the world. You feel me? That's about it. Yeah.
I can let y'all know right now.
I'll keep it that simple, but I'm just saying.
Anytime they get in an argument with their girl over something, the first thing she's saying is something about his body. He can't get it upright. He's, dare I say it, fat. She was getting sauteed over this tape. I think Billy realized, though, saying stuff like this isn't good for PR, so she stopped saying it. I haven't seen her saying something like this in a while, which is good because what does saying stuff like that do other than alienate your male fan base and future fans? The thing a lot of femcels don't realize, too, is they quite literally breed the men they hate. In modern times, the average way a dude is becoming an incel. Wow. I can't believe I'm teaching incelology. Like
incelology.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, that's pretty
but
crazy.
only because you have not downloaded Pi.
Like an actual incel. I'm not talking about the word where they just throw it on any man. Is he'll see something extreme like the hashtag all men trend. Already, if he feels isolated in his life, he gets even more mad over how he's getting hated as a man for no reason. Then tries to find comfort in someone who accepts him, which is a lot of times the Andrew Tates and Fresh and Fits, and ends up with some radical ideology that's just crazy. It's like they're throwing coal on a fire and asking why the blaze keeps going. Now, of course, the opposite happens too with these incels.
Nah, for real. And that's why I'm saying I don't agree on both sides. Like I take the information for what it is, and I'll be like, okay, you know what, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I did learn a lot from like some red pill type stuff. You feel me? But to go again about it and see it from the other side, it's just like, what makes the other side, you know? Like, what the hell did men do that make the other side, you know, hate men? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. You feel me?
But I think with one, you're able to go way more rampant with it before having anything happen. I mean, look at someone like Andrew Tate.
The reason why I'm saying that, though, not to just keep on, like, going and talking, because it's just like, when you're a woman, you have everything, you know what I'm saying? You don't have adversity, you don't got all of these crazy things, obstacles and stuff like that. All you got to do is just trust in your feminine, be a feminine woman, you know what I'm saying? Be nice and soft and loving, and you'll just have that man come to you, feel me? You might not get that man at first. You might get heartbroken and you know what I'm saying, go through a little healing process, but trust your femininity and you gonna get with somebody that's cool as fuck, that's gonna take care of you, feel me? You know what I'm saying? You ain't really gotta do all that much. Be nice. You feel me? Be soft, succulent. Take your ass to the gym. Look good. That's it. Like, I don't know what else to really say. I'm not trying to say women don't have to go through some type of adversity and all of that, but in this category of relationships and shit like that, and then once they start doing all this other stuff of like, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, I can speak 25 languages and shit like that, that shit doesn't even matter to a man, gang. It doesn't matter. But let's carry on.
For example, there was a certain point he got banned everywhere and got repercussions for his comments. The only social media he had left was Hustlers University. And I see a lot more men condemning people like Andrew Tate than the opposite way. Like, none of my homies in real life were writing him and actually followed the Tate way. They thought the memes were funny at first, but after
yeah, I did not follow the same. I heard what he was saying. It was some things that was pretty cool he was saying, and then I just left that at that, like, okay. All right, I feel like it's going over. And I feel the same way with Fresh and Fit. I feel like Fresh and Fit. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, these niggas kind of hate women a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but just leave it where it's at. You feel me? Like, leave it shit where it's at. It is some bad women, it is some bad men. But damn, nigga, it just sounds like he just got his heart broke by somebody in kindergarten. And he just never let go of that shit. You feel me? So he just started really just hating on all men. I mean, all women. That's it.
He fell off.
That's how I felt.
Really cared. Something that happened recently, which actually kind of sparked me up on even making this video, is something that Doechii said. If you don't know Doechii, she's been having a breakthrough as a female rapper in the past year. She's been having a bunch of viral songs and trends on TikTok. And like I said at the start of this video, she signed to Kendrick Lamar's label. She never really got in controversy until that clip I played at the start. And I was kind of disappointed when I saw the clip. Because there's certain people that you don't expect to say dumb stuff like that. Like if it was Cardi B or something, something I would say expected. But off of what I've seen from Doechii and her creativity and her craft, I wouldn't expect her to say something like that. And some people might be like, oh my god, Tommy, you're really offended over that? I could give less of a shit about the actual comment. If I made a video every time on all the dumb comments like the ones Doechii and Billie Eilish made and were made by female celebrities, this channel would have like over 1,000 videos. To me, it's more of the precedent it sets and trying to make it a casual thing. I think a good example right now is how Elon Musk is getting protested for all his bullshit. And that people are boycotting Tesla and not buying them because people want to make it known that they don't accept it.
Thank you all very much. I love Tesla.
A lot of times too, just like in the Doechii video, they try to specify it as much as possible, like saying straight
Tesla.
man. Because, you know, they don't want to be offensive and be called the big H-phobic. That would be terrible for their PR and, you know, only straight men do bad things. They acting like there ain't any terrible gay men out there. Look at Diddy. Anyways, wrapping it up, I do think we're getting better as a society of ignoring these type of people. And also calling out when someone says something stupid like this. For the Doechii video, for example, I was just checking different TikToks, trying to figure out what was going on.
And this other fucking stupid bird brain going sit up here. Oh my god, I was gonna agree with you. Like, what's like, what is the point of even saying like straight men? You came here by a straight man, gang. Like, you ain't get here by nothing else. I just don't get it.
On about this, and I saw a lot of women
that's
saying
gotta
what
be
she
some
said
rage
was pretty
bait.
dumb. Like, the birth rates are already at their peak declining. Do we need to be having any more gender arguments and on the other gender?
Me personally, like, I don't enforce gender arguments or nothing like that. It's just this gender war. I just feel like if we was to understand each side, okay, I understand where a woman is coming from and what she got going on. If she understands how hard it is for a man is to get something, to get it done, you know, etc., etc. If we was to both just, you know, trade sides real quick, you feel me? One side is going to get an endless amount of attention and all this other type of stuff. And one side is going to be like, you know what? You got to work your way up if you want this attention. You're going to have to look good. You're going to have to do all this other things and shit like that. In a category of relationships, women and men, we will get each other 100%, you know, or more of a percentage of what we're going through right now, because not a lot of females and not a lot of women get where men go through and what they do, and not a lot of men get where women do or go through. And the reason why it's like not really like, oh, you know, look in this direction or look in a female's direction, because it's already seen as like you got it already in the category of relationships. You know what I'm saying? You get the man, you get the attention, you get all the ish already. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just with men, you got to build yourself up. That's it. That's all. Like, it's simple. But this gender war and these gender, like, oh, I don't like men, I don't like women, that shit don't fly with me. You feel me? We need to come together and understand each other. And other than that, you feel me? That's going to conclude the whole thing. You feel me? Because we can't push the human race if we just gonna keep separating from each other. We're already separated low-key just due by skin tone and color, nigga. So, you feel me? I don't know what else to really say.
Just because? Like, let's just leave that in 2022, dude. You gain nothing from it other than more division and more fighting. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys.
That is exactly what it is, man. It's just create more division, more all of that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And if you guys are like a incel or anything like that, please comment down there in the comments below and comment why you're an incel, why you or doing these type of things. You feel like it needs to be division between men and women. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell if you're new. It's your boy Khalil, and I'm out, man. Peace.